ready to get you set. And let me give a couple shout-outs, man. The #1 fan, I'm told, for Prolific is Rob. I believe his last name is Haynes. So, Rob, thanks for tuning in, him and his wife and kids. I know they keep track of Prolific, and we got apples in the house. Here, Josh Jackson's mom, and I think I got a follow from the Biddle family yesterday as well. So, but they got a big following here with Prolific, man. Rich history. All right, so we got a little pause and play due to just kind of getting the shot clock together. We're 8 seconds in, and we got huddles already going on. It's been a close game so far.
Right. Back and forth battle.
Oh, man, they may have to warm up again. Let's go. All right, I think we got it. Bona up top here. That's a good move for the kid, man. He moves so well. I learned from Coach Phelps that Bona's got a background in soccer. He was an awesome soccer player before picking up the game of basketball. A top soccer player at that. And ever since he told me that, I've noticed the way he runs the floor. He already had footwork that stood out to me. And soccer is one of those games that just complements the game of basketball really well.
Well, you've seen guys over the years. I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Absolutely, probably the most famous, yeah.
And he's, for a big man, the best footwork of all time.
All time.
There's any question with that.
He's still giving out lessons to some of these young guys,
sure.
man.
I'm sure.
Kamari Lance is at the line. He missed his first. He'll have an opportunity here on the second. That one to go. This will be a challenge for Michigan Elite. They got some smaller, quicker guards that do primarily most of their scoring. I mean, they'll really have to light it up from the outside. I think rim protection is, and on cue, they hit a three.
Start, right? And, you know, AJ, they've got some dogs, though.
Absolutely.
They've got some kids that really fight. And, you know, they pound that chest type of player. That's a good player right there, Uzan.
Yeah, Uzan off the mark there as Michigan Elite. They want to make this a transition game. I told you, they're going to pull a lot of threes. That's in and out, and good hustle there from both players. Hopefully everybody's all right on that one.
Get up, Nate. Or that's a dim. Excuse me.
Everybody's good. I don't think anybody's sweated enough to wipe up the floor.
You know, let's just talk about the size on the floor right now. You got Biddle, 7 foot, Bona, 6'10", Land, 6'8", 6'7" with Todorovic, and then Uzan is 6'3". I mean, what size of a lineup right there, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good play by Biddle. It really is, and that's one of those charges right there that I think we talked about it the other day. It's not whether somebody, you know, the old way of saying it is he wasn't set. Well,
right.
Nate took the shoulder right in the chest right there and went with it. And that's just a perfect example of that call.
Uzan with the skip pass over the Biddle. He can knock down that shot. That one's off the mark, and Michigan coming back the other way. No draw.
Yeah, that's where Roper's so tough when he gets downhill. He's such a good finisher through contact and above, you know, contested shots.
And Julian Roper is one of those guys they're going to lean on. They'll ISO him if they really need a basket or set a high screen for him and let him go to work. So he knocks down his first shot. He's what I call, he's not a great shooter or anything. He's what I call a scorer. Guys that just finds ways to score, whether it's with the three, mid-range, at the rim. He's going to find a way to stay active in the game. First couple minutes gone in this one as, oh man, you can't leave him open.
I continue to say,
I don't know if Michigan's done their scouting report, but
he continues to. It just seems like he knocks down the first one every single game.
Dorovic, man, one of the best shooters here on the grind session and in the country as he comes down with that rebound. I've noticed, and here he is with another three. That's off the mark. Biddle, the follow. I've noticed Todorovic, too, is trying to mix up his game a little bit. I've noticed even in the Paducah bubble, he was driving the ball a little bit more. Obviously, he's lethal. His calling card is that three-point shot, but I'm not upset with that at all for him, man. I love to see him try to put it on the floor a little bit. He doesn't try to do too much. Just take advantage of people knowing that you can shoot, and, man, this team can shoot, too. And when they close out hard, being able to pump fake and go by and finish a little bit at the rim.
He's just expanding his game.
That's it.
You know, his game is evolving already.
If you're prolific, you don't want to get caught settling, and Biddle misses that three. Is kick out there. Rozier thought about it. How about Biddle guarding the point guard? Rozier right here. Good half fake. Why jump?
Yeah.
I got to jump there, Nathan.
Rozier could have just kept going there.
Yeah. Good block there by Bona. Okay. All right. Sniper.
I think Drake made a decision there. He wasn't going to get dunked on by Bona sprinting down the floor.
Absolutely.
And I don't blame him on it whatsoever. Nate keeps leaving his feet, like you said, AJ.
Yeah. You got to stay on the ground. He's long enough, obviously, with that wingspan where he don't have to leave his feet.
Exactly right.
Rebound there by Michigan as they come back the other way. That shot short. Mari Lance, he's a special player, man. He is a special player.
That's one of those shots there where you kind of throw it over your shoulder. I'm not even sure he's really looking at the rim right there. He knew he was going to get the contact and just spins it off the glass.
Absolutely. Let's watch this replay. He plays through contact.
I mean,
man,
he wasn't even looking there. He just knew to throw it up. Draws the contact.
Absolutely.
Bona is really improving, man. And I say that because he ran right in front of us here checking out. But he is starting to really come into his own. His game is getting more polished. You know, he's a raw talent.
And Coach, you know, Phelps said he's like a. You know, Mark said he's like a sponge.
Yeah.
They've only had him for a few months, 3 or 4 months or whatever it's been, and he's just improved so much over that time frame to where, you know, it's just.
He's another one of those, and we talked about it before. He's another one of those kids. You don't have to coach effort.
Right.
He's coming out. He's going to play as hard as he can every night.
Yeah.
That's all he knows.
Prolific Prep, man, they got a rich history. I know we've given some shout-outs to some of the fans and parents and watching, and how cool is it to play for a program like this that's produced the likes of Jalen Green here recently, and I mean the list goes on and on. Got Josh Jackson. That's gonna be tapped out of bounds there.
I like to see Biddle go to those jump hooks there. Those are impossible shots to stop. We see that play at least once a game for Prolific. Just lob it up to him out of bounds, from the out of bounds.
Unable to finish there is Julian running it out. Roper, man. He never takes his foot off the gas, that's for sure.
He's going to put up points. I mean, that's just what he does.
Mari short on that one is Michigan to come back the other way. They're going to let him ISO. That's all. Jordan Pope with the rebound, looking to push it ahead. Kick out for Biddle. Biddle lines it up and knocks it down.
Good job by Pope there to just push it. He had the numbers, draws the defender, that leaves Biddle wide open in the corner.
Little handoff action here for Michigan, and good defense there for Biddle. And we'll get a reach-in foul called on Michigan.
Great help side from Biddle. And only a player like him can go up and get that one out of the air. Nice block.
All right, we got a timeout called. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here. I just got done watching AZ, and now we got the pleasure of watching Prolific. And they haven't played yet. And I feel like I got to put my Don King cap on. I don't know if I need to grow my hair out. I got a little bit of gray going in. I keep it short so you can't really tell. But I think I can pull this Don King look off and talk to Jess about setting up that matchup. Me and Mac was talking about it earlier. We need it. We need that matchup, man. So, but anyway, I would love to. That'd be a heavyweight bout. Yeah. Battle of some bigs. And
you know, think about the rotation that Coach Phelps has right here. I want to see that matchup too. That's two of the top teams in the country. But you bring in Uzan, and you got Uzan and Pope on the floor at the same time right now. I really like that combo.
It's a good defensive play, actually. Yep.
Yeah. But just to be able to have the depth that he does makes Prolific a really difficult team to keep up with.
So we're trying to figure out. Outside shot off the mark here. Bona, look at him, big fella. Out on the break as Uzan squeezes through here.
Nice split there from Uzan.
Absolutely. There's Julian. Look at that high screen, and he'll look to work off the wing, and a step back is off the mark. Jordan Pope push it ahead and get fouled. That foul's going to be on Jason Drake. (18-9) is the scores. Let's see Jordan Pope come up for a three here. On the cue.
Yep. Really well-rounded guard right there.
Absolutely.
Love Pope's game. Got a nice all-around game for a point guard.
I know you mentioned earlier, we always talk about the front court, and it is, in my opinion, the best front court, even though AZ Compass has added some pieces. But in my opinion, best front court in America in high school basketball, Prolific features. But you talk about the guards, play of Jordan Pope, Uzan, they're very, very, very talented as well.
Oh, yeah. And I say it all the time, they complement one another so well. They're both very unselfish.
Pope, as off the mark, as Michigan comes back the other way.
You know, Pope, he's more of a scoring point guard, and that's what Uzan gives him, is that ability to play off the ball and look for his shot more rather than running the point himself. Uzan is just that set-up point guard. He can score too, but I think he's just that set-up guy. He loves getting his teammates involved, getting them in the right spots, getting them the ball on time, where they want it, when they want it.
Uzan with the lob up top. Bona. Woo!
Good things happen with the ball in Uzan's hand.
Absolutely. Biddle with the block too, as Michigan's fortunate to keep possession of that one.
Prolific's defense is really overwhelming
Yeah,
at times.
absolutely.
Just think about that play right there. They got about 3 deflections already on this possession.
Yep.
Block from Biddle on a contested 3-point shot. The length is just, it's overwhelming at times.
Michigan inbound, and it's just.
That's a good move.
Yeah, absolutely. The rhythm, too.
That's
Julian Rowe.
That's a great next level move right there.
Who's that? It's just too much. Oh, man. Jordan probably passed up a good look there. They still got plenty of time. Biddle come up with that loose ball and oh.
You know,
probably got to push in the back.
Uzan's just that kid that he's almost like a quarterback that you just every single play he makes, every throw he makes, you just trust it. You know it's the right move. You know it's the right throw. He's just that type of kid.
We've been having a lot of football references past couple of days. You think we missing the games?
Oh yeah. Missing every one of them.
But you know what? We wouldn't want to be anywhere else than right here.
I'll always compare because I'm just a sports fan, so I compare. You know, I can compare baseball, football, anything. I don't get much into soccer because I don't know it that well, but all the way around, just a sports fanatic.
Absolutely. I'll tell you one thing about soccer. I can tell you, I can point it out, is having to run on your toes, your feet never going flat, being able to dribble that ball with your feet. I see that out of Bona. I guarantee if we were in a quiet gym, he was running sprints, you wouldn't hear his feet stomp like you hear certain kids. A good 3 there. You hear certain kids running the floor and their feet just stomp.
Feet are loud.
Yeah, no, you don't see that out of him. Light feet. He moves well. 24-15. Honestly, Michigan, they've shot the 3 ball pretty decent so far in the first half of this one. Not much going on at the rim, which is to be expected. Uzan. They can just beat you in so many ways.
Yeah, Uzan just continues to just be a great decision maker.
Unforced turnover there.
And that's what the defense does with Prolific. You know, just like you said, unforced turnover. They just push you into doing things that you maybe not normally you wouldn't do.
Biddle. It's too much to handle down there.
It's a great duck in right there by Biddle. Nice duck in and seal. And I'm telling you, man, Phelps really has these kids just shaping into form here, man. It's really, really impressive what he's done with this team.
We'll get a couple subs into the game here for Prolific. It's Biddle will check out and Hope will check out as well.
Not to rub this into anybody, AJ, but man, this weather out here in
Arizona
it's
gorgeous.
is absolutely perfect. I was out a little bit today, about 65 to 70-degree weather.
That sun hits it just right.
Blessed to be here, man. No doubt about it.
$28-15. Y'all not gonna share no snacks over there, Jess? Not gonna share no snacks over there? How about the sniper getting to the rim in this one?
Yeah, when he gets those, man, that's just a bonus for him and Prolific. And once again, the shooter starts seeing shots go through, which he's already knocked down some perimeter shots as well. That can just get him going even more. He'll drive right at, I thought Uzan would maybe go right at Todorovic.
Bad pass there, but
It's one of his first mistakes of the game.
yeah. Prolific can get it back.
If I've got Todorovic on the wing, I'm driving right at his defender. You know what I'm saying? Like the quickness that Uzan has, he he can get by his defender. That's not the problem. And just attack Tedorovic's defender and get him a wide open look. You might see that. It's simple basketball.
Right.
Oh, here's the duck in.
Yep. Aaron pass there from Bona. He said, I owe you one. Roper. That shot off the mark. Good hustle, but it's going to go back to Prolific.
For somebody like Roper, this is a great experience for him because he's going against college size right now. Now, you know, whether it be the guy guarding him or who's waiting on him down low.
Yeah.
This just gives him that opportunity to really know what it takes to get shots up above 7-footers.
That's a big dunk coming right there.
Chin up. You can tell, you know, sometimes Bona, it's almost like sometimes he doesn't know what to do with the athleticism.
That's right.
It's just so outstanding.
His ceiling of potential is so high. It's ridiculous. I mean, kid is already ripped up.
Oh, that's
more than most, man, at his age.
My first thought was the dude's probably got 3% body fat or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what the elite body fat is necessarily, but he's got it, whatever it is.
Man, imagine him even, I mean, he's got like potential to have like those Dwight Howard type shoulders and arms and so right now, Prolific can just pretty much get anything they want. So Bonus and Biddle's been tearing up the rim. So now the defense is sucking in a little bit. Now the outside shots are starting to become wide open as well. And
I think that's what Phelps wants to see. He just wants to see execution. That's all. Right now, you know, he's not even concerned with wins and losses necessarily. I think he just wants to see his guys execute because he knows they'll win if they do. Oh, what a shot, man. What a shot.
He reminds me of Horton from Tennessee Prep. Just kind of got, you know, it doesn't have quite the bunnies that Horton has, but similar style of just being a scorer. There's that kick out. Yeah, blocker. That's what I'm thinking of, blocker. Yeah. A three from the sniper. I think that's his second one of this one. Maybe his third, actually.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 from 3.
2 for 3, all right.
10 points already.
I shot off the mark. That's a Rozier had to shoot it over Bona. That's a difficult task.
People may not understand the difficulty that length brings to shooters. You know, when you have to change that change the trajectory of your shot all the time and all game long, that makes for a lot of difficult shots.
Absolutely.
And you know, with Todorovic, back to your point about him, early in the year, it was just all spot up threes.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing him start to fill up the score sheet real quick.
In different ways. Yeah,
exactly.
Can you imagine if he got aggressive and driving and getting to the line as well as he shoots free throws?
And, you know, he's the type of kid, he'll want to work on that quickness and the quick twitch stuff and the explosiveness. And that'll be his focus, going forward.
Yeah. Traore knocking down those free throws. The lead is now up to 20, 37-17.
How about this for a comparison? This will throw it way back for you.
Okay.
Got a little bit of Stojakovic to him.
Oh, yeah.
Old school king.
Absolutely.
As far as styles, not necessarily the way he plays, but.
Yeah. Man, when he got hot, that guy could light it up, man.
Asia.
Yeah, man.
Part of those great Kings teams back in the day with Bibby and Weber.
Yes. There's Biddle. He can stretch the floor, too. Have a run-out opportunity. Pass that ahead. Traore keeps it. And one. Yeah.
I think Traore knew he could get there first.
Yeah.
He did.
That's just one of my little personal pet peeves. You got a team in the head, you pass it, you give that thing up. All right, we're getting a 30-second timeout. We need a timeout, too. I need something to drink. We'll be back with more action. This is the Grind Session. Coming back out of the timeout is 41-20. Yes. Traore is at the line. He'll have an opportunity for a bonus after finishing through contact. Shot rattles in and out. Rozier up for Michigan. He hands it off. Look for three, and good shot there.
Drake can score it too, and they're going to need him to score here today to stay in this one.
They're going to have to shoot it really well from the outside. Again, I just don't think, unless it's off defense, they won't get much at the rim. Traore, that's just too easy. There's no resistance there at all.
Now look, if they get Traore going,
watch out.
Yeah, if he starts to become a force with this team as well, then that makes him.
It just makes that AZ matchup even better. I need it.
And I think Traore has that potential too.
So all the fans watching, I want y'all to retweet that. We need retweet it, put it on Instagram, social media. We want to see that prolific AZ matchup. Possible championship preview, even though I know there's a lot of other teams that have something to say about that, but
man, you've got to close out.
Yeah, you can't.
Closeout's not even the word. You've got to close this space to where he doesn't even think about that shot.
I've never seen the sniper be this open. I got a feeling. I'm not sure if Michigan watched any tape, any film, man.
Well, even if they didn't,
it don't take long to realize like this dude is lethal.
Coaches tell guys,
that's another dunk. This thing gonna get ugly.
Coaches tell guys, hey, if he makes one, okay. If he makes two, now you know. So gotta get out there. Dunk it again, Traore. And this is big. Yeah, this is big for Traore. Just getting positive minutes here. Nice pass there for Pope.
Hey.
Traore just continues to use his speed right now. He's just sprinting the floor. Absolutely. And he's got guards that will reward him for that. If I'm a big with these guys, that's all I'm thinking about. Okay, boom. We got the ball, sprint. I like Traore's shot, too.
Yep.
So, he's a kid we don't even talk about ever. I mean, honestly.
Yep.
Just a junior.
Yeah, he's looks from Rutgers, Cincinnati, Gonzaga.
He's a kid that can step in next year and really play a big role for this team. Nice rotation on his shot, too. That's got promise right there.
Yeah, it does. I know this is going to sound crazy. And no disrespect whatsoever. I like the balance of this team more so than I did the championship team from last year. I mean, you had a dynamic duel in Jalen and Jordan Pope, and now you had some size with Hawkins, with Coleman, I should say, and Saba and all those guys. But, man, I'm looking at a kid like Saba who's, don't get me wrong, big kid that really helped out, but you look at Bona, you look at, I mean, I think the ceiling is a little bit higher if you had to match these two teams up from the 2019 to the 2020 prolific team.
And again, I mean, give a lot of credit to Coach Phelps. I mean, they took some surprising losses early in the year.
Yeah.
And now they're just a fine-tuned machine. You know, they're just rolling. Really got things going well here.
So we'll get a reset of the shot clock. They'll get it to 55.4 seconds here in just a moment. All right, 49-24, and coming up at halftime, just to remind you, Mikey have talked to both coaches, get their thoughts here on the first half, and Jordan Pope getting it across the timeline. That's steps. Shot is up and in and out is Dworovic. Oh, showing off the handles.
Let's see if they go 2 for 1 here. They will. With free throws.
Yep. These are, like you say, automatic for this kid at the line.
Yeah, go ahead and put these on the scoreboard.
Exactly. We jinxed him. My bad, kid.
Yeah, if he misses 2 in a row, then we might need to, I don't know, we're in some danger somewhere.
Exactly. It rattles the second one in.
Hey, when he hits the rim on free throws, it's a little bit confusing.
That's what you call a fluke miss for him.
Yeah, right. It's like I said yesterday or a couple days ago, I'm sure he is a 90+% free throw shooter.
Absolutely. That shot off the mark as 5 seconds left. Kamari off the mark, and they give themselves a chance for a rebound. And that'll do it for the first half, 50-24. And again, what we thought would be the issue for Michigan to play with a team like Prolific size is there's just no way to fix that, really. You just have to shoot it really well from outside. Well, we'll send it over to Mikey.
I'm joined by Coach Mark Phelps of Prolific. Coach, pretty much been on a roll in the first half right now. You got 50 points. You're shooting 60% from the field. You've drawn 12 fouls, been to the free throw line a bunch of times and knocked a lot of those down. Johann's playing really well today for you. Tell me what's going through your mind right now.
Well, we have so much depth in the front court. It's so nice when you can see how one of those other bench guys can actually play. Unfortunately, with Muhammad and with Falou, Johann doesn't get as many minutes, but he's a terrific, terrific player. I think Milos does such a great job finding guys. He's totally unselfish if you watch him. He doesn't need shots. He's perfectly content getting teammate shots. For us, it's always about the defensive end. They've had at least 4 wide open three-point shots. Number 3, number 1, and number 0 can really, really play. They can really play. So we always want to keep getting better and not give up wide open shots. So we'll just keep working.
Yep, and what you said with Milos being unselfish, I'm pretty sure in Paducah he almost averaged a triple-double. So, and when you can go to your bench and find another point guard who you're not going to lose much with, it's tough to deal with that, the opposition.
Our 4 guards, Milos, Jordan, Kamari, and Stefan. I mean, those 4 guards rotating in at those 3 positions. Love all 4 of those guys. Hey, they're such great people. They play the game the right way. They give of themselves. They cheerlead for each other, and they're all really, really, really good players. So it's fun.
Appreciate you, Coach. Yes, sir. In about 8 minutes, we'll get back with the second half and see if Michigan Elite can do something with this Prolific team. They got trees down there, some jungle.
is The Grind Session.
Hey now. I'm here with Coach Bowman of Michigan Elite. Coach got off to a rough start right now, got a slow start. Julian's playing pretty well. You got to get some of that surrounding cast going, though. You guys got to shoot the ball a little better in the second half. Tell me what you tell your team to get better.
Well, obviously, these guys are one of the best teams in the country, prep teams in the country. They're super long, and the only way that you can nullify length is spacing. So we have to create space, let our guards who are skilled do their work. Drive and dump, drive and kick, drive and float. Key denominator word is drive. We got to touch the paint and try to nullify their length. If not, it'll be a long night.
Appreciate you, Coach.
All right, we get set for the second half of this one. Is 50-24 is going to be a tall order for Michigan. Like I said, the only way defensive league have to do it defensively, maybe help for some turnovers. Prolific on ice cold, if you get red hot. Still, it's going to be a challenge, man. We knew that coming into this one. Lance, nice little stop there in the lane, and that's off the mark, and Michigan comes back the other way.
One of the most discouraging things, if you are Michigan Elite or just watching, is Prolific hasn't even played their best game. I mean, not that they're playing bad. They're playing pretty well, but, you know, they're not playing their best game right now, and they're up 26 points. You know, I mean, that's kind of the level they're playing at right now. Is they don't even have to play their best game to blow you out.
Rozier with a long three that comes up short, and Biddle give it over to Uzan. He'll work off the screen from Bona, and Kamari with it. Now back to Biddle. They'll duck it inside, and he loses it going up. He looked at his hands like, "What's wrong with you?"
That's like,
get him a towel, coach. Get him a towel. Let him wipe them hands off.
It's like a receiver in football. Anytime they drop it, the first thing they do is look at those hands.
Yeah. High screen there. They'll try to run that set again. Biddle's going to get a good look here. That's off the mark. But they're getting all the shots they want to get.
Exactly. I really like the sets that Prolific runs, man. They just...
I couldn't tell if that was going to be a lob or a little floater there.
I mean, you know, Uzan probably made that decision midway in the air. You know, I mean, he's that type of guard, but they really do just, they're getting whatever they want, just like you said. And sometimes they can simplify things. They can say, okay, put Uzan in a pick and roll. It's that simple, and he'll just make a good decision. Or they run a set, and they're getting those wide open looks, like for Biddle in the corner there.
I'm going to say hi to the #1 fan of Prolific, Rob. Coming up.
Rob.
My son is, I don't know if he's a big fan necessarily of Prolific.
That's what I thought you were going to say earlier.
No. He's Jalen Green's #1 fan, that's for sure. You can't tell him nothing. Jalen Green can do no wrong, man. And rightfully so. He's a great player. I'm excited to see watch the rest of his career.
Well, it's a good kid to look up to, you know, for your son. He may have that type of size as well. You never know.
Yeah.
He seems to right now.
Absolutely.
About my height, and he's about, what, 10 years old?
Yeah, he's 11. Doctors say he's going to be somewhere around 6'7".
Oh, man.
It's one of those things I believe in when it happens. I don't get too hyped up over it. But this growth spurt that we're on right now, him being 5'8", is just stupid right now, man. He's grown 7 inches in 1 calendar year.
Oh, wow.
That shot off the mark. He'll stay with Michigan, and they knock down the 3.
Nice job by Rozier right there to stick with that. He had Roper for the lob, missed it, but got it back and finished with a 3.
Got to foul. The ball will be on the baseline here as Prolific will run their set, just lob it in the middle. So we'll get a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Coach Phelps, he's not happy right now. He's being a little discreet about it.
Yeah.
But there was something on that out of bounds that that they didn't execute, he's not happy with.
Well, and if you're him, and I don't know if this is the case, but you want to make sure, in spite of the score, that your guys are still looking to execute, do things the right way, not get sloppy.
Yep.
Because even though this game, you know, hasn't been much of a challenge for them so far in this one, they still have other challenging games in this bubble as they move forward. So you want to make sure guys are not taking reps off.
And that's the main thing he's looking for right now is just execution.
Yep.
You know, because develop good habits, not bad habits.
Yep. Uzan to work off that high screen and follows his own miss and follows it again, and it's going to go to Michigan on that. First 3 minutes off the board here in the second half is Michigan. They just don't have a lot of room. They're having to take fadeaway threes. Kamari, skip pass. Nice look down low and unable to complete that pass. And it's gonna be a lob in the middle. Why not run that?
Right. And that's just a read from Uzan right there.
Yeah.
You know, just put Biddle there. If they're not pushing him out of that spot, then they're going to give it to him.
Free throw is good from Biddle.
I can tell that Phelps was a little disappointed with Steph on that last three. I thought he would wanted him to take that three when he tried to throw it into Nate, but he was just telling him right there, use your shot fake, that'll get him in the air, and then you make that pass.
The run out here. Dunk there. You just got, you gotta let that go.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, just let that go.
Anytime there's someone trailing, guy going up for a dunk, I don't mind that type of hanging on the rim.
Right. Shot in and out as Michigan to have possession here on the side at half court. (57-28) is the score. Roper put it up top. Uzan sitting down on defense. Uzan they'll try to eat on defense as that shot clock is under 5. I don't even think they know it. They know. They don't. They don't. They have no clue. Yeah.
I think Todorovic was about to ask for a break, and now the Serbia play is called, so he'll stick in there for this.
Never seen a tired shooter. Here comes the three. Pin down and yep.
Oh man.
Boom.
Really simple. They get option number 1 out of it. They got several options off of that play, but they get option number 1 with Steph right there.
My early vote in this game is to Dvorovic for player of the game, man.
Yeah,
he's had a little bit of everything. Some threes. I've seen him for the dunk. He's gotten to the line.
Yeah, he's already got 19, 4 or 5 from three-point land.
And I'm like the way he's done it in this one. You know, it hasn't just been all threes. He's done a little bit of everything.
He's really sitting down defensively, too.
Absolutely.
You know, I think that's a big-time effort thing for him is just knowing that he wants to put that on film, that he can D up as well.
Steph, he's got schools like Gonzaga, Memphis, Stanford looking at him.
going to try to get Steph another look.
Why not?
I don't see that right there. I know what the official sees. You know, it's a little bit of a hesitation in the footwork a little bit.
$60-28. It's the score. Rozier, kick out. He'll get it back, and that shot clock under 5 again. It's going to have to be a long shot here. Doesn't touch rim, and another shot clock violation.
Locked down defensively, prolific. Really just, I mean, they continue to just be a great defensive team, not only individually on ball defenders, but just as a team. Team defense is really great. We're approaching that running clock mark here.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
3 points away. May get it right here.
Way to go, Jordan Pope. And what's the running clock mode?
35.
35?
So if he hits this one, that'll do it. We'll be out of here quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to some of that ATL wings and things. You know what I mean? Some wings and things.
Before Pope's injury, I really thought that at that time he was quite possibly the best scorer on the team. He's playing that well, and now he's got a little bit of a different role. But when he gets into the game, he's automatic offense.
Amari. That shot off to Marcus. We'll go back the other way. And if you're Michigan coach, what are you doing? What are you telling your guys right now? It's just
Well, he's not telling them much.
no, he's just letting them play. It's just like when you play it, you get it over with, and you move on because you don't want your guys to.
But I think more important, and I don't mean that as a shot at Coach Bowman, because honestly, he's not being negative. So
Right.
I think that's more important. You're not jumping on your guys like, why are you getting, like they're playing a tough team. And he understands that sometimes this just happens at this level. Sometimes you get knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just part of it.
All right, 65-30 is the score in this one as Mari makes that free throw. We'll get a full timeout. We'll take 1, 2. We'll be back with more action. This is the Grind Session. Coming back out of the timeout. 66-30 is the score. Good rebound there. Good coach for Prolific. He wants his guys to keep playing. Kamari, good look inside and just through the hands. Bona there. You're all right, kid. You're all right. Ain't nothing wrong with your hands.
Oh, nice. I like it.
I like the effort, too. Wait not to back down.
Hey, Roper's a player, man. I looked him up the other day, and he's a top 150 kid. And, I mean, that's a top 150 in the country. That's a good number right there.
Absolutely. So 9:29 to go in this one. Our next matchup is going to feature Dream City and Central Point. That's going to be, in my opinion, the last two are actually really, really good games, good matchups. What are you looking forward to in that one?
Yeah, I like that. We saw Dream City have trouble with Central Point Gray last night, and now they're going to have the national team of Central Point with R.J. Barrett. Or I said R.J. Barrett. If they had R.J. Barrett, they'd be even better. But R.J. Melendez leading the way for them, and that's an interesting matchup because Dream City wasn't on their game last night. Let's just call it what it is. And if they come out like that tonight, and I don't expect them to. They've got the talent to bounce back. And you've never seen a coach going off on you have, but going off on a player at the end of a win like you did last night with Coach Weaver. He was not happy that they didn't execute down the stretch. So it's an interesting matchup. I like that.
Good so bucket there. Yeah.
He's just he's so patient and just plays the game at his speed and his pace. I like him defensively too. Look at Musan's on-ball defense.
68-33. They pull and knock down. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
That was 3 feet at
Absolutely.
least behind the NBA line. Good save. Oh, I think he was a little surprised he got that wide open.
Absolutely. No, why not? Why not?
Oh. Just rims out. Oh.
I think Kamari's used to be on the receiving end of those lobs. Right. I looked a little out of his comfort zone. There's Michigan. They'll pull another 3, and that's off the mark. And Kamari comes down. That rebound. Lands. What is it? Mayer got fouled, and yep, Hope does, and he'll go to the line. All right, we got a full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back with more action. This is the Grind Session. Jordan Pope go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws here. 68-36. That's our score.
3 guys in double figures right now for Prolific. 19 for Todorovic, 11 for Johan Traor, and 11 for Biddle. It's a nice balance from Prolific. It's 8 for Pope right there.
Good drive and kick action for Michigan. And that first free throw is off the mark. Second free throw rattles in. Here comes the three. You know you've been around some teams long enough where you can call out their plays. No, he dumps it inside.
That's option 2.
He was expecting contact and got moved out of the way.
And Dabo, he's one of those kids too. You might see him in a year or two and say,
Be a monster.
whoa, wait a second.
Yeah.
This is the same kid I saw 2 years ago?
Absolutely. Young kid, learning the game. That's a good thing about Prolific too. I was, talking about the development programs that they have over the summer and some stuff they do with some of the kids that come out to Napa. And got a traveling violation. Or I think. $70-37.
Yeah, it's
Try to take the charge there.
I was going to say, that'll get more cheer from Coach Phelps right there than any play we've seen in the second half, because Dabo is stepping in right there and taking that charge. Those are the type of plays coaches are looking for.
Lob up top, good finish there. Set play, get you some. Dabo.
6 assists on the night for Uzan.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice pass. Absolutely. Good job by Uzan and Dabo making the adjustment there. They're running some really good sets in the half court.
Nice pass there, too.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Good finish.
Beautiful pass. The only way that gets a layup right there is the way that he threw it. Is for him to just go up and get it in the air.
That shot off the mark. We'll get a sub into the game for Prolific. We'll get a couple of them.
Really good minutes from Trey Orr today.
Absolutely.
Great game again from Uzan. He continues to show me, man, you show me any better point guards than him. He's just got a great all-around point guard game.
Whoa, how about it? Check into the game too. Swan and Dixon for Prolific. They're just having fun with it right now.
I think more than anything too, though, they're just playing the game the right way. And that's what Coach Phelps wants to see. He wants to see them close this game out the right way. And they are
absolutely
balling right now.
Absolutely. It's all clicking. Good shot there for Michigan.
Yep, that's the right call. And what Dabo will learn is that you're big enough, man. All you got to do is you just got to be in the way. As far as you just got to make that defender just change his path just a little bit.
Oh, good shot there. There's Jordan coming off that high screen. They'll kick it out. Get it back up top. Oh, nice patience there. Dabo is like running up the points right now in these last couple of minutes.
And that's a great job of Steph of being patient and letting Dabo get more into his cut.
Well. We'll get a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back with more action. This is the Grind Session. .83-45. That shot's off the mark, and Jordan to get it across the timeline. He'll work off that high screen. Good shot in the lane there. Nick Swan gets on the board. Be tapped out of bounds, and that'll stay with Prolific. Got a replay here. How about Swan getting a little time there?
We're going to have to start talking about Swan's instant offense.
There
Every time he comes in the game, he gets him a bucket.
It's 1-1. Nobody boxed out. Nobody moved. .85-47. I'm not sure who the player of the game is going to be, but my vote's for Steph. Yeah, me and Mikey on the same page, you know. Nice move, Jordan there. He's quietly had a really good game too.
Yep, 13 for Pope.
.87-47. Shut off the mark, run out. Dixon now on the board. Now if we can get Del Rio on the board, it'd be everybody. I'll hold it. That'll do it. .89-47.
this is a reoccurring theme. You're starting to see Todorovic earn player of the game
Yeah,
a
sure.
lot now for Prolific, and that's just again, that's different from the beginning of the year.
Absolutely.
It just shows the type of player that he's starting to become, just more all around. Not only is it his shooting, but just he's starting to put the other pieces together, as well as on the defensive side of the ball too.
And as we get things settled and get set for the player of the game, we got another good game coming up for you. Be Dream City and Central Point. We have a 6 o'clock game here in about 45 minutes.
Steph, he's getting his mask. Yeah, I'm already knowing. I'm letting him take his time. Take your time.
So, man, we're out here in Phoenix. What's been your best place to go eat?
I mean,